what I can and can't do. I walk through the fire with them Jordan 4s. Still in the game and they still rooting for the boy. Grown man boss, real nigga shit. These niggas fake, man, ain't none of them really rich. Money, no money, and we don't know y'all. We been really in the trenches, we got niggas on. And it's the type of shit that we go through. Living on faith, man, and trying to be hopeful. A lot of dreams buried in the cemetery. The game they playing out here, y'all know it's very scary. I keep my heart cold like October to February. I'm trying to hit on every number like I'm Jerry. Go large or go home. I'm in the zone like I'm 2-3. And I'm playing with an attitude. Timberwolves, KG. I talk slick, nigga know that I'm nasty. And when it's wartime, know that we ain't trying to be classy.
Right now, the DJ Epps and Friends Show. Weeknights at 10 p.m. with live turntable mixes and interviews. It's time to turn up your smart device and crank it loud.
Hey, yo, check this out. This your boy Diddy. As we proceed to give you what you need, we are the world famous, the supreme, grand imperial. Hey, yo, Epps, let these motherfuckers know.
Father God, we first want to take this time to say thank you. Thank you for life. Thank you for love. Thank you for those who are tuned in to this live at this moment. We pray, Lord, that whoever is tuned in right now, that you bless them. Allow them to have an enjoyable time. Allow them to be able to come on here and not worry about problems and not worry about what is going on, but we know that you are taking care of it. At this moment, at this time, allow people to feel loved, to feel peace, and to smile and enjoy. For you said, do not be weary of doing good. So I pray that everybody sows good and reaps good, encouraging one another and looking out for one another. In your holy name we pray. Amen. This is DJ Epps and Friends. Let's go.
DJ Epps.
Yeah. Poppin', y'all. It's your boy DJ Epps. Let me know if you can hear me. Anybody can hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. What up, man? It's your boy DJ Epps. We holding it down live and direct for you and yours right here on Indie Thursdays. This is the #1 DJ show, Monday to Friday, 10 p.m. Eastern, and today is Thursday. So you know what that means? It's Indie Thursday, all right, man? So all my independent people, turn up, pull up. You know what I mean? Let's talk. You know what I mean? And today, guests, we gonna talk to my man DJ Hollywood. You know what I mean? With Dirty South Radio. Yep, he's going to pull up in here in less than a minute, so we're going to get to that. Get ready. Also, today, we let the cat out the bag. Man. Everybody's talking about my birthday bash in Cancun, Mexico. Rock the Bell Resort, Cancun, Mexico, April 23rd to the 26th. Now, understand, 4 nights, 3 festivals. I'm telling you, it's going to be crazy, man. The first day, we're going to take that Cali Love with Ice Cube, E40, Too Short, Lady of Rage, Exhibit, DJ Quick, my man Sway going to host it. Yeah. The native yo, listen, the native slang is going to be crazy on Saturday with Wyclef, Buster, Common, you know what I mean, Diggable Planet, The Soul. Listen, man, it's going to be crazy. And then, of course, Atlanta's going to be in the building with me Sunday. But before I even mention about, you know what I mean, the Atlanta party, that pool party before the nighttime is going to be a DJ Epps Miami bass party. Yeah, my birthday bash is going to be crazy, man. Yeah. Trick Daddy, Trina, they pulling up with me over there in Cancun, Mexico. But at that time, we're going to hang out with Jermaine Dupri, T.I., Jeezy, Big Boy, Goody Mob. Man, listen, the Pete Rock is coming to hang out with me. Oh, my God. Listen, big birthday bash, Cancun, Mexico, Rock the Bell Resort. All right, listen, we're gonna get them package out next week, all right? You're going to be able to get your packages next week, but I need you to sign up at rockthebellresort.com. Log on to rockthebellresort.com and sign up now so you could be part of this situation happening in April 23rd to the 26th, 2024, all right? It's going to be a problem. All right, man, let me bring in my guy, DJ Hollywood, Dirty South Radio. They in here. Yeah, you already know, man. Everybody, buy a badge if you want to, but go ahead and please share I see Twitter was good. You know what it is, man. All right, let's get to it.
What up, my G?
Hey, what up, homie? How you?
Well, let me turn this up a little.
What's up, my G? How you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Man, you just covered in your logo. That's how you do it?
Bro, listen. Listen. And this is what I tell artists all the time, bro, or anybody. If you want to make it in this business, it's all about branding.
Right.
Like, I'll give you an example. Last music conference I went to, not one person there was wearing their own brand. Not one. Not one. I was there dressed out. I got the socks. I got the shirts. I got the T-shirt. I got the shorts coming soon. You know what I'm saying? So wherever
don't tell
I
me about
go,
the underwear. Don't tell me about the
logo
underwear.
Behind me. Wherever I go, that goes with me. That's my brand. You got to be branding yourself to make it in this music business these days today, especially the way streaming is and everything else.
You are absolutely right, man. And everybody that's tuning in, we're about to drop some gems from you, from DJ Epps to DJ Hollywood. Hollywood, first of all, thank you for pulling up. I appreciate you.
For sure, man.
You know what I mean? I also appreciate you for, representing me for a long time now.
For sure, man.
You look out. I appreciate that. Ever since I even put out a record called My City, My Town.
Right.
Shout to Piccolo and everybody else. You kept that on rotation, I think, till this day.
Still in there right now. I could play
right.
pull right up and play it right now.
Now. So if artists do want to link up with you in Dirty South Radio, how would they link up with you, and what can you provide them?
Okay. So, man, I do a lot of stuff. You look at my T-shirts, you look at my logo. I did all that myself. I do graphic design. I've been doing graphic design myself for 19 years. Because I got to the point where when I was doing my mix CDs and I was out hustling in the street, I was doing 10, 12 mix CDs a month. So imagine back then you had to print the covers. You had to get the covers designed front and back, lyrics, you know what I mean, the design, the names on the back.
Right.
And I would spend about $5,000 a month just on covers, art design. You know what I'm saying? Because back then, you get a cover, you know how it was. You get a cover design, bitch charging $350, $400 a cover.
Right.
So I was like, nah, I got to learn this shit myself. I got me a cracked version of Photoshop, and I locked myself for about 3 weeks in the house just going on. There was no YouTube back then. You're talking about 18, 19 years ago. I was on Netscape looking up tutorials, how to make a world, how to make a cigarette, how to do the layers. And after about 3 weeks of doing it, I said, I'm doing the graphics all myself. I do everything right now but being a manager and a record label, but that's coming soon.
Right. And
so
that's great. Go ahead, continue.
So I do graphic design. I do video reels. You know what I'm saying? If you want to have your image looking great, T-shirt designs, anybody can go on my Instagram right now. And if you look at my Instagram, 93% of all the graphics that you see on there, I've done.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, man. I had to learn over the pandemic to download a Canvas app and start doing my flyers as well.
I also got a new thing that I'm doing. I'm about to launch my artist marketing funnel system for artists. So basically,
talk to me about that.
So basically, when you go on, you get the emails all the time about Grant Cardone or whatever you sign up for, and you see those sales pages where they're trying to sell you something.
Right.
Basically, that's what an artist needs right now, because the artist needs to make money. So an artist needs to have, when you log onto that website, a pop-up going to pop up, and it's going to get your email, name, phone number, city, state. Boom. Now you got all that in the back end. Right. Now, as soon as you sign up, you can be like, yo, sign up to my free email list, and I'm going to give you a free MP3. Maybe don't give them the single, but you're going to give them a song that I call like a throwaway song. A song you were like, maybe, I don't know, I didn't really feel that song.
Right.
Fuck it, I'm going to give that one away for free. So now when a person signs up, they're going to get that email automatically in their email. Boom.
Right.
5 minutes later. Bam. So now, then it's also going to follow back up with you a text message. Hey, man, we see you didn't sign up, you know what I'm saying? Or stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? And then when you do sign up, it's going to send you text messages saying, hey, man, check it out. We got the tours coming up or something. Whatever we put in the automation, it's going to automatically reply and say this and this and this. I tell artists all the time, you got to have a system in place. Say you want to sell a T-shirt, right? You drop it a T-shirt. You build that list of 10,000 people. if 5,000 people buy that T-shirt for $40, that's $200,000 that you made.
Easy.
100,000 of that goes to production, shipping, and everything else. You just clear $100,000 in your pocket.
And some people don't understand that, you know, well, most artists don't understand, you know, so many different avenues, so many ways you could, you know, promote yourself nowadays and make a lot of money.
Right.
Back in the days, it was very tough with the you know, guerrilla marketing and visiting
I
club
still believe
every
in guerrilla marketing.
Yeah, I mean, I do too, you know what I mean? And I think artists should still get up and go visit DJs and you know what I mean? Make that connection. What city you in again?
Fort Lauderdale.
You in Lauderdale? Why I thought you was like
from you.
Yeah. I thought you was like
I used to live in Orlando. Remember? I used
That's
to live
what
in
I
Orlando,
yeah,
remember?
that's what I
used
thought.
to
That's
I
what
used to be there. I used to be there with White Dog.
Got you. That's what it was. That's what it was. You like Fort Lauderdale?
It's where I'm born and raised.
No,
Hollywood,
but
Florida.
you know what I mean?
That's my name. DJ Hollywood, Florida. People
I
always
love
say, "Oh,
New
you from
York.
New York or California?" I'm like, no.
I'm born from New York. I love New York, but you know,
Yeah.
hey, you know, we down here. It is
Yeah.
what it is. Yeah, man. So shout to everybody in Orlando as well. I'm gonna be up there for the Meta conference. Get ready for that. And me and Jada Kiss gonna be there.
I heard you talking about the Miami bass party. You know, I own the biggest Miami bass radio station, right?
Well, you know that's what the street says. You know what I mean? Go ahead and let everybody know.
When I grew up DJing, started at 14. That was in 1984.
Mm-hmm.
So by time I was 14 and a half, I was DJing and I was mixing on a Walkman, from one Walkman to another Walkman into a tape deck. I was selling those tapes in school. For $10. I was making like $500 a week by the time I was 15 in school.
The people don't know our hustle back in the days.
Bro, and the guy that lived next to me was a Puerto Rican guy that was from New York. He was like 19. And I knew he was telling me, you know, he heard me playing the music and he was like, you know, he didn't know what that Miami music was because he was a New Yorker and he was into that New York hip hop. And hip hop had just started at that point. 84 was still new.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So there were songs and records that I would get from him because he would come down here for the summer and go back up there for the winter.
Right.
And then he would go to Canal Street. And if you remember back at Canal Street, they had those places where you could walk in like the promo only store and get tapes for free. Right. And it had one song on one side and the instrumental on the other. Right. And they were white tapes. So he used to send me box of tapes of everything New York was coming out with. So I had the shit way before it ever hit the radio.
Right.
And so I was doing that. And, you know, by the time I was 16 and a half, I was renting this little hall down the street from my house, you know, like the JV hall or one of those little halls, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I was renting that out on Friday, Saturday nights for $400 or $500 a night, making like $3,000 a night, could hold like 300 people.
Man,
and so
I was just
my love was I was DJing Miami bass music, and that's what I grew up DJing on: Miami bass, freestyle, and electro bass.
That's awesome, and I'm pretty sure those mixtapes was on Fleet, man.
I did the mixtape, Miami mixtapes. I did those. You know what I'm saying? I was back then 85, 86, 87. I was like 18. I was doing all the clubs in Miami and South Beach. I was like the booty king master. I would go in there. I had a van. I would have my dolly. It had like 16 crates of records on it, and I would walk it from the parking lot and go to this club, and I'd roll in the club with this big ass dolly with all these records. And people looking like I'm crazy, and those peach crates, you know, the wooden peach crates.
Right.
I had them all in those wooden peach crates, and yeah, I was in there. I would spend one hour and a half in one club. Boom, go from the next club, go to the next club. I would do 3-4 clubs a night, an hour apiece.
Man, I just finished doing my little video for Serato and just giving the history about Miami and hip hop and how things kind of like, you know, elevated from South Beach, you know what I mean? Actually from the hood to South Beach, you know what I mean? You know, it's such a beautiful story. Let everybody know it's so important for us DJs to not really always count on promoters, but we have to promote our own parties and captivate our own audience.
That happened with me and White Dog. We had rented a club.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, the club we had rented, Emerald City.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We had Emerald City. If you remember that back then, that was in Fort Lauderdale.
Of course.
Okay, so we had it for about 6 months. That was our contract.
Right.
Well, we got the bit so packed, and people, people were relying on promoters. I didn't rely on promoters. We were doing teen clubs, right? And I was on AOL all the time. So I was in the Broward chat rooms and the Fort Lauderdale chat rooms promoting the music. And I had this idea. I hit White Dog. I said, I know how we could promote the club. How? I'm going to go in these chat rooms and I'm going to find a girl from every school. That's every high school and middle school and everything in Fort Lauderdale, Broward County. I'm going to find a male, one male. And I went to everybody and I said, listen, this is what I need you to do. You only give flyers to girls. You only give flyers to guys. That's it. I need 2 people in every high school and every middle school. We'd have them come to Emerald City. We pressed up 60,000 flyers, and we get everybody like 3,000 flyers.
Right.
And tell them when you're out promoting. So now we let these kids in for free. It was about 100 kids. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So we let them kids in for free, and then on Mondays when they came and picked up the flyers, we do like a pizza party. They would eat, drink. You know what I'm saying? Blah blah blah, and then they would leave with their flyers, and boom, and we would let them in all the clubs that we were doing for free.
Man.
So Emerald City, we got it to where it was like 3,000 kids in there, and the and the owner decided to say, hey, listen, we showed up one day, and he's like, hey,
I sold the club.
We found another DJ.
What?
Oh! What?
Oh!
Now this happened to us 2 times. So I was like, what? What do you mean you found another DJ? Oh yeah, we found another DJ. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be cheaper. Plus your contract ran out last weekend. You didn't even contact us to, let us. No, we knew, we were figuring we didn't know, you know what I'm saying? So that was our fault.
Yeah, but on
the date, you know what I'm saying?
Man.
But so the next day,
That's some fuckery.
I hit all the promoters with the email. I said, for all those flyers that you got away for this week, don't pass those out anymore. And within a week and a half, there was nobody at that club the next 2 weekends.
Damn
and he couldn't figure out why.
See, these club promoters, managers or owners, they don't understand the power of a DJ or a promoter. We can make or break your building and make you a lot of money. And why would you just make a decision like that, man? And that story kind of reminded me when I came from New York. Same thing. When I had my Sugar Shack on South Beach, I had a lot of boys, passing the flyers out. You know what I mean? But me, I was a little playboy. I was going to each school and picking up girls. You know what I mean? That's how I met my wife in Hialeah. Right. I would go there and I would mac to these girls, and these girls would come watch me perform, and
they would just tell people for more people, come,
man,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's how it happens. So DJs, if you're listening, man, learn how to promote your own party, man, because it really, really, really builds your brand to a legacy, a long, long legacy. And that's why I'm here till this day. Miami made me. I'm born in New York, but Miami made me. Yeah. Period.
Going back to the funnel thing. So if the artists get with me on this funnel process, they gonna have the zip code in the state. Mm-hmm. So now just say it's an artist in Miami and he's hopping in Miami and that shit, he's got 5,000 followers in Miami because that's where he's promoting. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Okay, now we know he could go rent a little club and do a $300 intimate thing and get $20 from people and make $4,000. Right off the email list. But if you have no way to contact people, this is how I look at it. If you go to Rodeo Drive in California, are you shopping at all 40 of those goddamn stores?
Right. Nah.
No. So basically, you go buy from Gucci store or the Louis Vuitton, boom. So now every other store you're considered a window shopper. Mm-hmm. So anybody that follows you on social media and you don't have their data like Facebook, Instagram, and everybody else does, you're a window shopper.
Right.
You're not a real fan.
Right.
Somebody that signs up to your email list, that's a real fan. That a person you can count on. If Instagram, Facebook, and all this shit goes down tomorrow, you'll have the email list. Bro, I have right now for the last 9 years that I've been dealing with artists and people, I have over 750,000 emails. You know what I'm saying? That I have. Now, do I think all 750,000 of them going to work anymore? No, probably not. But I know of at least probably 300,000 of them going to work. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And the word will get around. Shout out to everybody in our comment box. I don't want to ignore you guys, man. ESC Promotion, D-Raga, Byron, what's poppin'? Nuka the Love, Tugstown, I see you. Who else in there?
That's my dog Mal J right there, man. You need to check his music out. I'll send you some of his music, man. That's the artist I'm working with right now.
I heard him, Mal J. Definitely send that over. F Kid in the building was popping. Mr. Nike Money was good. Oh yeah, man. So also break down to everybody how they need to really, really, really stay in touch with at least one DJ that supports them. Because they got the DJ Epps, they got the DJ Hollywood, they got the bigger rankings, they got the T-Day GJs. You know what I mean?
Right. What I say to this, if there's an artist that you want to work with, Epps, me, or not even me, somebody else, somebody that's around you think he's got a good ear. Sit down with that person, take him out to lunch. You know what I'm saying? Tell them your vision, what you're trying to do. Listen, what is your price for me to listen, for you to really listen to my music, man? I got 8-10 tracks. I want you to listen to them. All right, boom. I don't know what you charge. I don't know what that person says, listen, give me $300 and I'm gonna listen to it. I'm gonna tell you my ear. You know what I'm saying? You gotta break bread with the DJs first before they really gonna support you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta break something. You know what I'm saying? You can't walk up to the table and, here's my USB. Have a nice day. I'm playing my song. I'm over here in the VIP section. Shout me out. I don't club DJ anymore, but if I did, you gave me a record, I'm not playing something I've never heard before in my set. Ever. I got to hear it first. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
just
right.
like I don't know if you've seen me, but I've been back for the last week and a half now, 2 weeks doing my live review shows. Okay, but I'm not really doing it to get 1,000 people in there, because I'm doing it for me, because I get about 40 to 50 to 100 submissions every day. So every day, I got to sit down and listen to 10, 20 songs, and then see if they fit the criteria. Because I'll give you an example. I'm running Facebook ads on my Facebook right now. I get about 100 artists a day sending me music. But bro, 75% of them are rapping on a cell phone, bro. Like, bro, I can't do nothing with this. And then when I tell them that, yo, bro, I can't do nothing with this, they like, dog, I'm the hardest shooter around. Bro, it doesn't sound good.
Right.
And I tell artists all the time, yes, if you know what you're doing with your cell phone, because I'm going to give you an example last night. I played an artist's music last night. I gave him a good 7 on the song. I said, okay, it sounds good. It just needs to be mixed and mastered better, blah, blah, blah. But it would fit the radio station. Because what my thing is, I'm reviewing the music in a 4-hour period, and that's all my ears can take. Whatever I can fit in that 4 hours, I'm going to review it, and then I'm going to tell the artists either they can fit their Dirty South Radio playlist or they can't. Right. So I'm trying to find artists for the radio station. But like I said, about 70% of them don't fit. I have to tell them, listen, the mixing and mastering bad, this is bad. You need to fix this. Last night I gave a guy a 7. I hit him up and I'm like, yo, my boy gonna call you. And he said, well, you can't call me. I'm in prison. I'm like, what? And he's like, yeah, I get out in 18 months, but I recorded that on my phone in prison. I'm like, what? So I'm like, no, I'm hitting him back and forth. He's like, yeah, yo, I gotta go. They put lights out. I gotta hide the phone. And I'm like, okay, later. But he was like telling me, yo, I record this on my phone. And I'm like, okay. So he said, I got the whatever it was. It wasn't BandLab. It was something else. Right. But what happens is these artists get like BandLab or these other recording programs, and they don't buy the pro version, so they can't mix everything.
They can't master.
The bass, the levels, because Lou Taylor. You playing Lou Taylor, right? The little kid, Lou Taylor. You playing him, right?
Yeah.
3 years ago, he was in the studio and he was 14 with a phone, and he was playing the shit in the studio. And they were like, yo, this shit bumping, dude. What studio recorded? Here? And he's like, nah, I did this in my bedroom in my house on the phone. And the producer was like, what? He rewinded it, was listening again. He's like, how? And then he told him, listen, I know a lot of my friends that are trying to rap and they do it on their phone and the shit sounds like shit. He said, I bought the paid version and I went on YouTube and learned how to use it at 14.
Right.
So by the time he was 15 and a half, 16, he was able to go on there and professionally record. and you couldn't tell the difference.
And then there's a lot of that going on right now, man.
So I mean,
and people and artists, please, man, just understand mixing and mastering goes a long way. I don't know if anybody's seen that Diddy post recently when he was just talking to that engineer, and he was just like, I need you to feel it. I need you to,
bro.
You know what I mean? Because 10, 20 years down the line, that's that power you're going to have, man. You got to mix and master your music.
Don't understand about mastering, bro. Do you know the guy in Orlando that used to mix and master songs, the heavy metal guy? He did Metallica, Linkin Park, all that shit.
Right.
Every one of White Dog songs that we had him mix and master was $2,500. That was what he charged back in 2000, 2001, 2003, 2004. Every time we went over there, it was like, bam, it's 20 songs times 2,500. Here we go, bam. We were giving that guy $40,000.
Easy.
To master songs. That was him mixing and mastering the song. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you could get away with like I play a song all the time. It's by a guy that's on my radio that did an intro for my radio station. He did this back in 2004 or 5, and it's him rapping in his dorm room in Kansas City State dorm room on a laptop and $100 microphone. When you hear it, it sounds like you recorded in Circle House. If you now come on, think about back then, Pro Tools on a laptop back then.
Right.
Not as good as it was in advance it is now.
Exactly.
So imagine trying to do that back then, 2004, 2005, 2006 on a laptop.
Right.
Pro Tools.
Right. Not even
crashing,
a Mac. It was, you know what I mean?
It would crash all the time.
Yeah,
but he got it done on a $100 microphone. When I played that shit, it like, damn, that shit sounds dope. That shit sounds like it was recorded today in a real studio. And it wasn't. All his music he did was from his dorm room. But if you know what you're doing and you learn how to do it, then you're in there.
Right. Absolutely. Yo, so how people can get in touch with you, man, in case they want to bring their radio?
Listen, all they got to do.
I mean, their music to your radio.
All they got to do is DM me and say they want to get their music reviewed, and I'll send the information. I do it 5 nights a week, Monday through Friday, and then on Saturdays we do the video review show where I'll be playing videos. So it's like an MTV kind of style, BET, but we gonna critique the video and the music at the same time. I do that on Saturdays, but I'm not doing it tomorrow. This Saturday, I'm doing it, starting it back next Saturday. You know what I'm saying? So if you got a video, you know what I'm saying, send that over.
Yeah, to all my fan base, man, that's my guy DJ Hollywood. Hit him up at Dirty South Radio. I never like reviewing records, man. Some artists don't know how to they get their feelings hurt.
Listen, I had a guy last night before last. I was telling him this thing wasn't mix and master, and he's like, I got a $90,000 studio. I went to school for this, and blah blah blah. I said, listen, some people can push buttons, some people can mix and master.
Right.
I'm like, listen, Kanye West mix and mastered his first album, The College Dropout.
All by himself, yep.
But who mixes his music right now? Mike Dean.
Mm-hmm.
Mike Dean. That's who all the stars go to.
Right.
Drake, Rick Ross, Meek Mills. He is the one that masters and mixes everybody's top music right now.
Right.
I'm telling this guy, listen, I can hear in my ears. And I played another song that was mixed and mastered. I said, does your song sound anything like this, close to this? And he's like, oh, you're just a hater. And then I'm like, listen, I said, listen, this is one thing about DJ Hollywood. I don't know you. I'm not going to blow smoke up your ass to get your money.
Got no reason
to tell you the
to hate on you.
God's honest truth. I'm not your homeboy. I'm not your mom. I'm not your friend that's going to blow smoke up. Bro, you the best rapper in this city. No, you ain't. No.
That shit sliding, son. That shit sliding,
listen,
son.
I don't never tell no artist music is trash, because if you go back to the Drake story, if anybody doesn't know about the Drake story, real quick, Drake's son brought Drake to his dad, played 3 or 4 songs. His dad opened the CD and chucked the shit at the wall and said, go back to the drawing board, go back to Canada and make some more music. It took him 2 years to come back to him after that, with his son managing Drake for 2 years without them. They recorded over 1,200 songs.
Right.
And then they picked the top 30 songs and brought him the thing. And the first song he heard, he said, we need Lil Wayne and Nicki Minaj in that song right there. I'm calling Wayne, right? Hey, Wayne, I got this artist. His name is Drake. I need you to come to Houston. And he's like, well, I can't come to Houston. I'm in Miami. I'm doing some film. He's like, all right, well, we're flying there tomorrow. And they flew there the next day, and he signed with Cash Money that day.
Man,
but
see, a lot of people don't know that story.
His dad told him that shit's trash. I can't do anything with this. Go back to the drawing board. Go back home, record some more songs, come back when you're ready. And that was 2 years. Now, yes, Drake had the shit to fall back on that he was doing the acting and the sitcom and all that shit at that time. But he was trying to, you know, when he knew that in a year or two that contract was going to be up and he wasn't going to be acting in that series anymore because it was going to be over. Right. So he's like, listen, we want to do this music shit for real. And now he's the biggest rap artist in the world. So and those to show you, I never tell anybody that shit is trash. I just tell them you got to work on it, bro. Because I have rappers that come and they rap and fire, like, but they do it on their phone and I can't do anything with that. I can't play that on my radio station. So I have to tell them, listen, when you get it recorded, you need to go to a real studio and get it recorded. And one thing I don't understand, and this is what I tell these artists, I'm like, this don't make any sense. Epps, when you went into a studio and recorded, right? And the engineer, and you paid that $100 an hour or $50 or whatever. Right. When you left that studio, you had a good enough mix that you could listen to it and it would sound pretty good, right? Right. So now you got to really get it mixed and mastered after that. If you want to go to radio, if you really want to push that song. Right. But you could get somebody that knows what they're doing to put a light mix on it and make it sound good before the real mixing and mastering process. Right. These motherfuckers don't even do that in the studio anymore. They go in there and grab the booth, and then when it sounds like shit, they're like, yeah, we just getting this guy's money. He's going to be in the booth rapping. And then when he's done, they like, save it. Here you go, MP3. Have a nice day. I'm like, how the fuck do they let you leave the studio like that, paying money to leave the studio, making you sound like crap? And that's why I tell people, man, some of these engineers are not your friend. They're not even the greatest engineer, man. They just, you gotta, man. Engineers, matter of fact, I'm going to just tell y'all straight up, tighten up. Don't be doing that to these kids. Don't be doing that to these artists. Don't do your job. Make that shit. Listen, sound good. The only person I use for mixing and mastering is Jimmy Starr. Mm-hmm. He does all Iceberg Billionaire shit. Right. All that new Bungie B. You playing Bungie B? The African artist he has? Yeah. He mixed and mastered all that music. You know what I'm saying? All the old Miami bass music back in the days. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's what's up, man. I got the in with him right now. Whenever the artists come to me, they're like, yo, I want to get my shit mixed and mastered. I already told Jimmy, I said, listen, these artists don't got a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? Don't charge them what you charge in billionaire. Right. You know, big. Right. You know? So listen, they go to him. And he says, listen, if they do Pro Tools, I can fix it. So yeah, he'll send them the stem files, and then he'll look at it and be like, oh, okay, I can mix it for $300 because it's not a lot of work. You know what I'm saying? Right. Mix and master it. You know what I'm saying? Hollywood. Man, I'm not the only one out here doing it, man. So are you, man. Yep. How can they contact you if they want to hit you up, man? They can hit me in the DM on IG. My phone number's on there, too. They can text me on there. That's my cell phone number on my profile. You know what I'm saying? So all they got to do is text me, hey, music review or whatever they want to do, graphics, whatever, man. I do it all. And like I said, I'm coming with the artist sales funnel page thing where we're going to be cranking them out for artists. You know what I'm saying, and helping them, and helping them, and helping them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. No, I got you. Definitely. Everybody hit up my man DJ Hollywood at Dirty South Radio, man. Get your music played. Get your publishing up. You know what I mean? Get your music promoted. All that good stuff, man. Yo. Hollywood, I appreciate you coming by today. Yo, it sounds like my kids. Hollywood, I appreciate you rolling through, man. I'm gonna definitely send some people your way. Yo, if your peoples want to come on my platform, I'm here for them too, man. Let's make this happen for the world. For sure, man. For sure. I appreciate it, man. You already know. Are you gonna be family, yo? Are you gonna be saving this video? Yeah. It's gonna go right up on my thing right afterwards. So just take it and do what you gotta do, man, and let everybody know. All right, for sure, man. For sure. Appreciate it. Thank you. No doubt, man. Nice catching up with you, my man. For sure. All right, have a good night. God bless you and the family. You too. You already know. Word up, man. DJ Hollywood passing through. Yeah. Dirty South Radio, you already know.
Now it's time for me to get up out of here because I got to go make a run to Bella's. Hey, everybody's talking about Bella's. Yeah, man. November 1st, I told people that I'm starting my Latin Quarters, party going down at Bella's. Now, understand, man, Latin Quarters is going to be a great, great Latin party on a Wednesday night starting November 1st at Bella's. Yeah, it's going to be crazy. Live and direct in Hialeah. Now, everybody, if you know where Hialeah is, if you are even from Hialeah, Wednesday night, you're going to be hanging out with me. All right? Biggie Paws, what's popping, homie? Yeah. DJ Demo, I see you, homie. What's popping with you? Also, don't forget, it's going down November 11th. Jadakiss, DJ Epps, we coming to Experience Live. Yeah, we're going to have a big, big party. We're having a lot of people perform. It's going to be crazy. Jadakiss, DJ Epps, live and direct in Orlando, November 11th. It's going to be a problem, man. I need y'all to pull up. Yeah, we're going to have some big fun out there. Also, man, shout to Cohen Kapachi and yours truly, DJ Epps, who was nominated on the Meta Grammy award that's happening next week. But this Sunday, we're going to be in the Metaverse. We're going to celebrate, and we're going to have a party at the New Eden Ballroom. So pull up at 7 o'clock. 8 o'clock, my man Cohen's going to perform. You don't want to miss out. We're going to be in the Metaverse holding it down. You already know. Also, man, yeah, you already know. Orlando, I'm coming. October 17th to the 19th for the Global Week. The Meta Center Global Week. Yes, lot to learn. Lot to, you know what I mean? Party with us. My man Biggie Paws, he in here. He going to be there with me. He's performing live. I'm performing live. My guy Mims performing live. Shout to Brooklyn. Afiki, the whole team, man. I appreciate y'all. Global Week, Meta Center Global Week, October 17th to the 19th, Orlando, Florida. All right, man. And, of course, you guys already know, we made the announcement earlier today at 1 o'clock. Everybody is going to the Rock the Bell Resort. Yes, 4 nights. 3 festivals. DJ Epps Birthday Bash in Cancun, Mexico, April 23rd to 26th. It's going to be crazy. Rock the Bell Resort. You understand me? And last but not least, I got to let you know, this Saturday on Rock the Bell, SiriusXM, my guy, my first guest on Rock the Bell Saturday Night Ride, JT Money's going to ride shotgun with me, and he's going to hang out with me, and we're going to play his new music, especially the Miami Mount Rushmore with Rick Ross and Trick Daddy on it. Yeah, JT Money, Rock the Bell, SiriusXM Channel 43, live and direct. I need y'all to tune in. It's going to be crazy. I want you guys to have a good night, man. You know what it is. I want to thank my guy, DJ Hollywood, passing through Dirty South Radio, all right? Y'all have a good night. I'm going to leave y'all with the good energy right here on the DJ Epps and Friends show, Monday to Friday. Yeah, 10 p.m. Eastern. I'm not going to be around tomorrow. Maybe. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But have a good night.
DJ Epps got that good energy. I don't need no negativity around me.
Javian, what up, boy?
I don't need no negativity around me.
Young Wilder's going to be at the carnival. He's going to be at the carnival this weekend. Sunday, carnival weekend. Young Wilder and DJ Epps. Don't forget the Coast to Coast happening. Yeah, DJ Epps Yacht Party with Coast to Coast Yacht Party. Sunday, November 12th. It's going to be a problem. Get your tickets. Hit my DM. I got you, all right? Hey,
More love, more light. Need the amethyst, the rose quartz, the fluorite, crystal vision, intuition, foresight. Even my lucid dreams started getting more right. More I waste more days and I live for more nights. I get high on life because it feels more right, yeah. Tell me what's wrong from right. It's all connected, energy can never die. More than the dark, but I told her be the light. They gave me money, I got out your evil light. Was it advice?